I was about 13 or 14 years old when my eating disorder developed and my mental illness came into play. I was either screaming, crying, hurting someone, or hurting myself. So I really saw from an early on age that there was something different about me. When I was 18, I knew I didn't want to use my eating disorder anymore, but I swapped one addiction from the next because that's when I started abusing drugs and alcohol. I started off using cocaine and drinking, and cocaine turned into heroin, turned into crack, turned into anything I could get my hands on, I would. And I say that a lot because there was a void within me that I was trying to fill, whether it be through drugs and alcohol or my eating disorder. When I stopped one, I picked up another, or they were going at the same time. Then I started seeing a therapist in Lake Bluff, Illinois, who changed my life. She said, I think you're bipolar, because she's not a psychiatrist, so she couldn't diagnose me. And I'd like to refer you to someone. So she referred me to a psychiatrist who did diagnose me as bipolar. And I started taking medication for it, but I was still abusing drugs and alcohol. When you are on medication for bipolar and you're abusing drugs and alcohol, it kind of it makes the medication not work. So here I am, 21 years old, and I'm in college. I can't function. I can't go to class because I get frustrated with myself because I can't concentrate. And the obsession to use drugs and alcohol really kicked in. And the disease of addiction manifested itself within me to the point where every single day, at every waking moment, all I would think about was, how can I get that next high? How can I get that next drunk? So college was really a tumultuous time for me. And then I got kicked out of multiple colleges. I was put on academic probation, and my mood just spiraled out of control. And then I hit rock bottom. And when I went to Harrington, it changed my life. When I first walked in, I was crying. I was hysterical. And then when I walked in, my counselor came up to me and she said, you don't have to live this way anymore. And those words made me feel right at home. It made me feel like through the eating disorder, through the drug and alcohol abuse, and through my bipolar, I didn't have to live in a world where my mind was fixated on negative things. I could start to live in a positive world where I was moving forward and I was living in the solution rather than in the problem. The other thing they introduced me to was the program of Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous. I mean, I'd known about Alcoholics Anonymous, but I didn't know it could work in my life. And so we went to meetings every day. And I recommend to go to a meeting every single day. I mean, they're free. The van takes you there, and it's like the best thing ever. You'll meet the most amazing people there, and you'll learn so much. You'll get a lot of outside perspectives. And I think it's so cool because I learned there that whether you've one day clean and sober or 1 year, you can take something away from everyone. Today I accept myself for who I am. I accept my mental illness. I'm not ashamed of it at all. It's a part of me. It will always be a part of me. It's not going anywhere. I accept it and I have the tools to deal with it, and that's a gift from my higher power and from this program. When I think about my future, I get a little bit teary-eyed because anything is possible. Anything. Trust me, if a girl like me can do it, I couldn't stay clean and sober for 5 minutes. And I'm 10 months sober now, So if a girl like me can do it, anyone can do it. You don't have to live this way anymore. There's hope for you.